And hello guys, how's it going? My name is Connor and today I'm gonna be showing you how to unlock easy mode of Dark Souls 1. And basically, this is a long guide, by the way. I think it's going to be a 2 video guide. So without further ado, I think we want to dive right into it. It's a very not really extensive thing, but we're gonna be growing a lot of weapons. We're gonna be growing the Wind Spear, Swyhander, Greatwall Greatsword, a Great Scythe, Lucerne, an S-Stock, a Morning Star too, and and we'll be upgrading our SS Flask um, 2+1 in just this video alone. Remember, this is a two video session. I'm going to divide in 2 videos because it took me a hell of a lot of time to actually get this done. So, but yeah, and a couple other things I wanted to discuss is that your starting classes, best classes to start with are Bandit. I love Bandit. I probably am biased towards Bandit, but Warrior also works very well. And this is going to be more dedicated towards the Great Sword rather than. Oh wait, yeah. The mod also gave the female hollow a beard. That's sad. So we are here to get the Estus, and one thing. Oh yeah, I was telling you about this build. The things are gonna level up and all that are going to are gonna be around the Great Lord Sword. So you can use any of the other weapons we are going to be acquiring, but for me, I just wanted to use the Great Lord Sword, so I did. I did use it, and that's why you will see me leveling up my character to using it, so I can use it. Yeah, yeah, use it, use it. Right. So, um, I'm also going to ask you to watch the whole thing. Even if this is not news, um, this is not at all news. Everybody knows how to do and how to get everything that I'm going to get. So don't expect anything to be any different. What I'm trying to say is that the game, or maybe the items that we're gonna get are not special, except for maybe the regular sword, which has a pretty high damage. I think it's the highest damage of all the weapons we're going to be picking up. So that is why I wanted to pick it, because you pick that up and it literally, and you will see throughout the 2 videos, you will see that everything is just easier when I have the Great Lord Sword. Uh, Whereas if I had any other weapon, everything would have been so much harder. So because the Great Lord Sword just has such a high AR, I think it has like almost 300 AR. So the first thing we're gonna do is we're gonna pick this humanity right here. Uh, Again, watch the whole thing to see if you can actually do what I do. And I'm playing with a mouse and keyboard. We pick up these 6 fire bombs, and yeah, I'm playing with a mouse and keyboard a little bit as well. And the situation here is really bad, and I don't have money for a controller, so I've been playing with mouse and keyboard for like 5 days now. So it's easier now, but not really all that easier, to be honest. And I'm still getting used to it, and you will see that I'm doing some clink stuff on screen, and we're here to get some goodies, the humble bones. We're gonna get pick up the Morning Star and the Talisman, and we're picking up the Redacted Orbs 4, and we're gonna be picking up the Talismans. The I don't remember what the songs are called, but the Avoid You. So yeah, this is one thing that you need to understand. You either decide to go in here, or you want to go back to Firewood Shrine, to the actual shrine, right? Regen your HP, whatever. You can do this. We pick up the Wind Spear, and we pick up the Swyhander. These 2 weapons are really good, by the way. It's really good. And the Swyhander is just great. It's an ultra great sword. It's the only great sword you have access to at this point. Um, I mean, you also have access to the dragon greatsword, but dude, that shit's too far away, and it's a pain to get. It's a pain to actually level up your character towards to, because it requires at least like 56, no, 50 strength, if I'm not mistaken. I know at least you can only have 36 strength to hand that one, but you only need like 10 dexterity and 16 strength to two hand this right-hander. Now we're going to head down to what is known as New Londo, and we'll come here to pick up our fireling firekeeper soul, which will let us upgrade our Estus, and we're gonna pick up the S stock. If you want to use an S stock, there will be weapons for all kinds of builds. We'll be picking halbers, wings, spears, ultra great swords, straight swords, everything. We're gonna be. I think that the only thing we won't have on our hands is an actual curved sword. But I mean, the curved great sword, great one, great sword is a curved great sword, so I think that counts. Right here, you want to equip the homeward bone because you want to use it. This is just watch this and try to do exactly the way I'm doing it right now. I think this it was a close call on me. I almost get hit, and if you get hit, the teleporting animation is interrupted. You pick this up and you instantly just TP out. You're gonna TP out really quick. Now you're here, Fireman Shrine, and you use this. And I make myself human by mistake. I shouldn't have made myself human here because if I die on the way to the next bonfire, which I almost do, well, I almost did, uh, rather. So you will lose it, and it's a long way there, and you do not have time to pick up stuff if you die along the way to getting there. So yeah, you wanna run through this section. Remember never to let your stamina bar go 100% empty because you won't be able to run until it's filled back up again completely. So yeah, and watch what I do. Remember this is a section you're not supposed to traverse through at this point in the game. So be very careful. Do exactly the same things I do. Well, not exactly, but the best way you can replicate this, just as I do. If you can replicate it exactly, do it. And this is a good thing. You want to kick this guy down. You don't want to fight him. You don't want to try to fight him. You don't want to stay here too long. Those heads are going to explode on your face. And if you use this exact same path that I'm taking through this section, there'll be lower chances for the enemies to follow you um, into this room. But I think one of them do. Yeah, one of them does. You want to kill this guy as fast as possible, right? You want to kill him fast, quick, lightning quick, because this is a necromancer, and what the necromancer's job is to um, revive the skeleton. So I panic here and I use this. From using these things will give you immunity. So I was very lucky that I did die, and here we are. And I start like, oh, this is ridiculous. I start like hide behind my shield, and I'm really defensive. I really do not want to die right now because I'm human. That will mean that I will have wasted any humanity in nothing. So again, this is the highest damaging class, starting class. So I highly recommend you to go for this class. But you can do this with literally every single class. In fact, I would recommend you to go for with a faith one. You can go look at the guide and how to get the Astor's Greatsword, which you get it with the master key, with half of the master key, and with high faith, with a good amount of faith, you can wield that weapon. That weapon has divine modifier, which kills the skeletons. These skeletons will not reassemble after they get killed by you. And watch this. You want to stand in here and you want to look down. And I mess up and I get hit. This rewind, don't scare if the game freezes for you. And you want to run from it. You want to escape because there are some enemies behind you and not bueno. And one of them followed me actually, so I just automatically use this Estus. You shouldn't use Estus because you don't get the 10 Estuses from that bonfire, which is Reset X. So be careful with this. Be careful with this guy. I dodge him because I pretty much know all the moves. So don't run. Don't try to jump. Don't hesitate. Because if not, you're gonna get killed. And then when you interact with it, you need to actually pick up those things, those evil eyes I picked up, to get in here, and then you're standing here, and he will ignore you. And even if he attacks you, he won't do anything. So you can just relax. Yeah, we'll just wait. And we're finally out. And we're now gonna run towards Nido and ask him to join his fan club. And he will give us our precious sword and a miracle that actually requires no faith, uh, like no minimum faith to use. You can use it as soon as you have it, as soon as you get it, provided you actually have the attunement slots to equip it. But other than that, you're pretty much set with it. So you get in here, you gotta be careful. Sometimes you spawn too close to the crawling demon, that headless thing that was behind us. Sometimes you do, sometimes you don't. And when you're running back, just make sure you don't get hit by that. Yeah. And the skeleton that landed next to me is still there, so I'm gonna heal up, and I'm going to go for the jump. You gotta be careful. You gotta be careful here. Don't run. Don't run. You gotta be slow. Don't get scared if the game freezes for you. Just it's loading everything. So you pick that up and you wanna drop from here very carefully, and then you press the dash button without moving your stick. So you will do like a rolling, kind of like a dodging motion like that. And all you want to do is just let Leroy kill everything. Now you can do two things here. You can do what I do in the video, and your chances of dying will be higher, or you can just wait for them to kill the enemies that are closer, because there's a lot of enemies back there. So you can, as soon as you see him walk in there, you can just go and run for the fog door that is in the hallway. But I really want to kill these enemies because they give you a fair amount of souls. You don't gotta kill them. You just gotta be all you want to do is bait them in. Bait them in so he kills them. He pretty much one-shots everything he attacks. But look at this. I'm getting fucking destroyed with it. These guys do a lot of damage. That's why you shouldn't risk it. So again, you see that hallway, that cave, a small cave. You can go there, and there's a fog door, and all you gotta do is just walk in and wait for him to walk through the fog door, and then you jump into the crypt that is in that section, and you're pretty much done. You will start the fight with Pinwheel. But now this place is pretty much clear. Only this enemy remains, and he will kill him. And what you want to do is you want to bait these two exploding faces, heads. You want to bait them into exploding, and there is a Black Knight, a Great Axe Black Knight up there, which you want to bait down. So Leroy kills him, and he does not want to be. He does not want to come. So I'm gonna have to motivate him with motivation kisses. There you go. Black Knights receive almost no damage from bombs, from these fire bombs. Fire damage is the worst way to kill him. And now you want to run for it. You want to leg it. You want Leroy to fight him, not you. You cannot fight this guy unless you actually know how to parry him, and I don't. And you want to be very careful when you're giving your you know your you're putting your back towards his direction, because if he gets a parry on you, he will kill you. Look at that damage. And don't worry about Leroy. He never dies. He will always heal up. I mean, it's not like he never died, but he has never died on me. So again, I don't know what he's doing, but if you didn't want to do all that, you can just again do exactly what you see me doing. You don't have to do all this, but you have the chance for the oh shit. Yeah, I forgot about that. Those are two floating heads that were in the section when I jumped down here. The shortcuts that I took, rather. So yeah, you want this guy to come with you, and then you go through the fog door. The fog door, he will come behind you, and this fight is fairly easy. It's just simple. It's not hard. It's not fast. I mean, the faster you end it, the better. Because if you wait too long, the fight will be too hard for you. You do like 50 damage a hit. With this class, which is the highest damaging class, the highest damaging starting class, and yeah, if you save up enough souls, you can actually equip this Great Lord Greatsword. With this class, you need to use the Great Lord Greatsword two-handed. You need 16 strength and 13 dexterity, so you have to put 4 points in dexterity in this class. 2 points in strength and 4 points in dexterity um, will do everything, and you can kill this guy in like 5 hits, 5 of your hits, and a couple of Leroy's. He dies, you see, and he will spawn more illusions the longer the fight gets. So that's why you want to kill him as quick as possible, because if not, the fight gets really hard. I get the Mother's Mask. I would have rather get the Children's Mask. And now we're not gonna go anywhere else. We're just gonna go back. And this is where the fun starts. This is where I died a couple of times. You notice that I died, and I just sat there and leveled up enough so I could get my 2 points. And so I could get, sat in there and leveled up so I could use this two-handed, and we're not gonna head into the enemy. And this is where the thing gets really, really hard. You want to just do that. You want to kill them. You want to stop them. This is a good way to bait them. This guy. So you don't need to do that. You can actually just walk in a bit forward, and he will just follow you without the other one getting alerted. So for whatever reason, the other one is getting alerted. So wait for him to reassemble so you can make sure you hit. That's it. And you hit the other one. I'm killing them because I already killed the Necromancer. I actually think I cut it. Yeah, I cut it. There's a Necromancer in here, right in front of me. That as soon as you get here, he will start running. You can just run behind him and backstab him to make sure he doesn't, make sure these guys are not a problem. I forgot to leave that part of the video in so you can kill him. I do not wish to the mid roll. This is fatal for you. You move slower and you roll slower. Now I'm actually fast rolling, so you want to bait this guy into, pull him, and you then put two-handed and boom, dead. Same for this guy. I am pretty nervous. There you see where my souls are, and this guy comes in, and all you gotta do. Oh, I missed the attack. I get pretty nervous. So I just head back and heal. I will die again before I actually get this run done. You can actually just bum rush this section of the game. You can just ignore everything, but that way you wouldn't get every item that is in here. You have Lucerne in this room. We'll find Lucerne. That item you see, that item pickup. Welcome Lucerne as a good Halver type weapon, and we pick up our stuff. But hey, we have this guy. We kill him, then we keep running. And wait, no, this is an enemy here. There's an enemy back here. He normally does not follow you, right? But I had a couple in my last run through this place. He actually followed, and that was pretty bad for me. You're gonna kill this guy, and this guy is weird. He was already alive for some reason. I don't know why he was assembled. And there is an item to my right that I didn't pick up, right in this same room, and I get hit by those things twice. My luck, my skill. Oh shit! I almost die here, but I managed to activate the bridge. I can actually run through it, but I die in the bridge, and in a very stupid way. In a very stupid way at that. So you'll see me running back, making sure I don't get hit by the statues again. And normally you want to stay here and stay on this side and let them attack you, but they took so long. I could have done this by just jumping directly, but yeah, they just killed me. Thanks, Obama. And yeah, and this is the actual good run. The one good run. So you will see me. I get back here, pick up my stuff, and do exactly what I told you I was going to do. I wait for them to come both. You want to wait for them both, and then you jump. You can just roll down here, but by jumping you make sure. So you get this. I don't think they follow you to this direction. You don't need to kill that other necromancer. And this is a quite funny thing. Look at this. This necromancer will just like, no, piss off. He doesn't care. He's just like not having it. And he's just walking. There's an enemy in his way, and he will keep walking, and he's dead. He literally killed himself. I'm gonna pick this up, and you want to activate this. Simple. You come here and come up blocking. You want to block because there's an enemy right there, and there's another enemy up there. So don't come out of this room. You don't want to come out. You want this guy to actually come in to the room before you kill him. You don't want to just walk into the steps, and then you're blocking here because sometimes he can actually hit you. But if you do it, he will also kill himself. Be careful with these. Don't run, don't roll. Just drop like that. Just drop there. Those bumps on the walls will push you out of these rock formations you're standing on, and you will die. And this is where we meet Vamos, which is a blacksmith. He's the only blacksmith who can upgrade your weapons to fire, and who in eventually he'll be able to upgrade your weapons to to chaos when you have the ember. And I missed the amount of things. You can actually upgrade anything you want to fire. You want to upgrade to fire because we just picked up the green titanite shard, so we can do that. I didn't buy enough titanite shards to actually upgrade this weapon to +5, which is what you need to upgrade the basic fire. And any weapon you upgrade to +5 will do an amazing damage. You should use this opportunity to actually upgrade another weapon to +5 +5 if you want, because that's a nice upgrade and we'll do a lot of it. We'll get a lot of it. If you buy these items, we'll basically make sure you can repair and you can upgrade your weapons from the bonfire, from any bonfire. And now we leave because this wife literally does not want us here. And that's pretty much it. Basically, we already did. Welcome to easier Dark Souls. you are now able to do pretty much everything you want to do, because this weapon deals a massive amount of damage compared to any other weapon that you will have at this point in the game. Even upgraded, no weapon does this damage at this point in the game, so this is pretty good. With a fairly low effort and a fairly low time consumed. And now we want to head back out, and we want to kill these guys because they become a problem later. I never let them alive. They give you a couple of good amount of souls, so you want to farm them. You don't want to farm them. You just want to kill them, right? During your way out, you probably just want to end them. These guys stay alive for some reason. Sometimes it just a bit. This guy for some reason does not want to come down. Oh no, he actually came down. Okay, that wasn't an odd playthrough. I had that guy. He was like stuck in the top of the hand ladders. So it was pretty funny because he was like rolling there. We just went up and started punching him, and I just to make him back away so I could go up and kill him. And we were back into the cemetery, and we just make a run for Firelink Shrine's bonfire to rest in there. And this will be the end of this video. I hope you guys enjoyed it. I hope today you learned something useful. If you like the video, just give me a thumbs up. If you want more videos like this, you want to be notified whenever I upload a video, just subscribe and then click on the bell button so you can see me, doing all this crazy stuff. And I know this game is old, and I know this is not news, but so I just want to share with you guys what I have to do. So bye, guys. See you later.